I have no idea if you guys can hear me, but we're live. I know you like my song. If you can hear me, I know you liked it. I know you did. Wonder why it won't show me the volume. Oh well. It's just me. Well, and Bowie and Moose. Maybe Beans. Jeff is watching the footballs. Hey, Vamp. I know I look like a hot mess, but I've been trying to make a mermaid top all day, okay? And that's my mess of things. See all that? There's just drapes of seaweed. Hasn't been the easiest venture that I've ever done, but it's a work in progress, and it has forced me to have a glass of wine. So cheers to y'all. Tink. So today, Bowie wants to say hi. Don't you both? Don't you, my boo boo? Don't you, my boo? Okay. So, oh, it's right here. I did, where are you? I did one, and it has a funky texture. You can see all this like dimpling. It's not cute. It's what happens when you use a fast setting resin. You don't give it time to coat and settle and level off proper. And so it just looked gross. Join me, won't you? So I'm going to, oh, I'm sorry. You want to get down? Go lay down. I'm going to try to give it an on-purpose texture with how, I don't know what you want from me. You were up here and then you weren't, and now I'm getting in trouble. Do you want to come back up here? You want to come back up here? Come on. Okay. Lay down. Good boy. Here, I'll even scoot you closer, okay? But you can't get on the tables. Too much happening, okay? Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make an on-purpose texture using hot glue to make resin scales. And a lot of times, okay, I may be crazy. I probably am crazy. I'm crazy, therefore, I watch a lot of other types of art, like chocolate work and like people icing cakes and things, and I get ideas. And I've decided that I'm going to use some of their tricks to try to make mermaid scales. Okay? Okay. And then while I was getting ready to do this, I decided I could probably just cut all of these little spoons off and make mermaid scales, but I know I got time for that, right? No. So, I don't know what's happening. Get you guys all in good frame. Okay. So what I'm going to do essentially is blob some hot glue and make it into a scale and do that. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way up, but I may not. This is just a regular cheaperson hot glue gun. This is 120 volts, 60 hertz, 10 watts, low temp, cheaperson hot glue gun, because I don't want to get too hot, because then you won't be able to form it to make it what you want it to be, which for me right now is going to be a mermaid scale. So I'm just going to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to put a blob of hot glue, move over, another blob, another blob, another blob. I don't want to do too many blobs because I'm trying to go back in and pull the hot glue down to make these focus. Not going to focus, are you? I didn't think so. Okay. Maybe I'll just put, for now, this camera on as a Bowie cam. Hold on. So yeah, so now I've got some scales. And then what I'm going to do is dust on some chameleon things. Powders, flakes, I don't know, one of those. But the resin won't stick to the glue. I don't know. We're gonna find out together, because I feel like if I put that foil on it, or the chameleon powders, that'll be enough. Unless you're painting and selling the glue. I don't know. We're going to find out together. This is going to be something Erica decided last minute and is showing you guys without doing a pre-test, which is almost every video basically. I just hope it doesn't get too boring, because this is literally what the video is going to be, is me doing that. So because that would probably get really boring, I'll probably just do partial on this one. And if I like it enough, I'll do another one that's a full. I'm going kind of fast, which is ill-advised, because then you get wonky scales. But, oops. So if you decide to try this at home, take your time with it. I'm going to try to stay in focus and in camera. There it is. Exactly. We do the test so you don't have to. If this works, it's going to be super fun. Stacy, I'm glad you're here. I don't really worry about fam when they don't show up too many days in a row. We notice. Okay, so now we have one whole rotation done. And I'm using this cheapy plastic spoons. So that I can just peel it off and keep going. Thanks, you guys. Yeah, they're wonky because I'm rushing through it, because I don't want you guys to get bored and leave me. So if you try to do this, don't forget to alternate your scales so that they don't look weird, unless you want weird scales. In that case, go for it. I'm glad my thing is focusing some of the time. Thought I could get another scale out of that hot glue stick, but I failed. Bring me more hot glue. Hey guys. Hey, hi, hello. Who's in trouble? I see. So sorry I look like a troll again today. Y'all know I've been trying to get orders out and work done, and so taking the time to look cute just hasn't been on top of my priority list. Also, I find that ain't nobody got time for that during COVID. Ew. Since this is low temp, I gotta move kind of fast, or my glue will set up before I can make it into a scale. I'm trying to put like high blobs. Oh, we're getting crazy. I just did five blobs. Oh, that worked out just fine. Why won't it just stay focused? We're gonna have to change that. Yes, I have Bowie Cam because he's my co-pilot, assistant, co-star. That's a good one. Sorry it's so dark. Okay, we're gonna try to force focus this one to just stay in focus. Not autofocus. Just focus. So if I stay right here, it's pretty good. Spray black to seal the hot glue. But then it won't be sticky for the metal flake, right? Or no? Or yeah. I mean, definitely open to suggestions. I will be putting resin on this after we get it scaled to our liking. Ooh, we already did 2 whole loopies. Loopies? Rotations. Rotations is probably more proper. Where did this cord come from? Okay. I could probably start making the scales bigger in order to make the process go faster. I didn't want to do something that was like hard to hold on to, I guess. Most chameleons do need to go over black for best result, but the foil, the flakes, they're a little bit different. They're not a powder. Since they're a flake, they don't have to go over black because they're not, there's no chance for you to be able to see through them. Oop. Use a semi-gloss. Damn. When was the last time you saw a semi-gloss spray paint in our place? P.S. You and Claire need to plan a visit down. I haven't seen you guys in forevs. Would high build resin be good for this? I think it would be, but since high build's so expensive, why bother? I don't know what the pro would be to using high build as opposed to just cheap hot glue, since I thought I was going to get one more out of that one. High build is so expensive in comparison to hot glue, and you're not going to be able to see it, and hot glue sets faster. I don't know. You could. You absolutely could. Y'all just hear me out with this. It's going to look awesome. In my head, anyways, it looks awesome. I'm starting to make my scales bigger. This is a very inconsistent mermaid scale pattern. She's drunk. Okay? Okay. Do I need to have fire sale? I've got so much work here. That's what happens when you create art every day. It's got to go somewheres. Let's try 6. Clara, thank Thank you. I don't know what he did with the button. I really appreciate that, Clara. Now, hop in your car and come up here and see me. Start the year off right. Y'all are my favorite people for sure. I really appreciate that, Clara. I gotta start doing my taxes tomorrow. Ugh. I don't even want to know. We could do cardstock for sure. But for the sake of this test, I'm just doing cheap, low temp hot glue. My sound effects work just fine. Sweet. So we're looking kind of scaly. It looks almost like, what's that egg that everyone was making for a little while? What was that thing from that dragon show? I'm so out of the loop. Clara, Lady Dragon, I know you know. Christina, you haven't touched your books all year. Can we just get together and cry about it? Because I don't want to look at mine alone. There's not enough wine on the planet. I need a new CPA. Anybody out there good with numbers and itemized taxes? I swear, I'm going to go back to being a server. Ow. Hi, Moose. Not yet. Go lay down. Yeah, the Game of Thrones thing. Use Fireball today. It's amazing color, right? I love that reddish shimmer that Fireball has. No, goldish shimmer. I see. Okay. Cujo wants to say hello. Oh. Oh. Little baby moose. Okay. Go lay down. He got me right behind the teeth. I understand that temperature makes a huge difference with resin. If the area is cold, how long would it take for resin to cure? I can't say because different resins have different curing times. I will say that if you can, just put a space heater where you're curing your piece, and that'll help significantly. Susan, I didn't know you were a CPA. Did I know that? Did I know that? Just get a CPA. They don't cost much and they keep everything pain-free at tax time. Patty, if that was only the case, my current CPA, as sweet as she is, I think she's got just too many clients. Also, she was not cheap. I think she did my taxes last year and I think it cost me like $700, which is maybe not a lot to a lot of people, but that was, that hurt. Little old me. Betty used radiant heat and it works great for her in cold temperatures, so give that a shot. I haven't tried that, but it sounds like it would work. Also, I've seen Betty's work and she's pretty great. Christina, I would do someone's makeup if they would do my books. I don't know how to do hair. I would offer that. I can do artwork. That is a great deal. She's taking on new clients. I think I need someone to revisit my books from last year because y'all, I feel like I paid way too much. I mean, but I guess everybody probably feels like they pay way too much. Any tips on how to prevent resin seeping into your masked off area at the top? Had a little leakage. For a tumbler, this is sloppy mermaid work, but you know. Shoot me a message, Christina. Let's talk about this for real. I like the barter system usually, Vamp, but there's sometimes where people want to barter not even trade items, I guess. I paid $6 and got a refund from State. She's good. Okay, well, I don't even want to tell y'all. It's not pretty. I don't want to give anyone nightmares. Under it and on a tumbler. What kind of tape are you using? Y'all, we're halfway done and I've only been live for 22 minutes. But I don't know where I'm at, so I'm just going to jump over here. Okay. Oop, already did that one. Make sure if you try this to clean the previous round's leftover hot glue off of your spoon, or it's gonna get into your this and it's not, it won't look cute. When's a good time to register as a business and file taxes? Probably first of the year. Show her that perfume bottle piece and she'll do it. I am happy to trade that Chanel piece for someone to do my taxes properly and in a timely manner. Deal, Vamp. Should ask Rhonda too. I think she has a really good CPA. Paint masking tape standard. I normally use on sculptures. Most likely not durable enough. So I'm just using regular masking tape too. And I've had it get underneath before, but since I pull it off in a not too late amount of time, that doesn't make sense, but you guys know what I'm saying. I can just use an alcohol rag and wipe it off. No problem. At least I haven't had a problem with it. I don't know. Electrical tape should work. Yeah, you could use this for dragon scales. That's a smart idea, Susan. I just need someone I can trust to tell me what I should prepay every month because I forget. The foil tape's not a bad idea. I was going to just do this as a partial, but now that I'm doing more scales, I'm realizing I don't know how to end. I don't know how to end it. You know, like what do I do? Ow. What do I do with this top part? At least if I take this all the way up to this rim, that would be the stop, you know? So I think that's what we're going to have to do. So y'all just bear with me. I'm trying to move lightning speed. Not so much accuracy, but lightning speed. So thanks for sitting through this and watching me play with hot glue. You guys are the best. So I have my first official mermaid swim and photo shoot on Tuesday. Hoping I don't drown because my fin is almost 40 pounds. See if I can get Jeff to take some behind the scenes shots because I'm sure it will be hilarious for a lot of people. Go over there and cut it off. Agreed. Y'all are great, Susan. I really appreciate you. Yeah, Sam, I'm gonna do the foils on this one instead of two-faced because I want it to look more metallic. And if I'm gonna graduate to smaller scales, that's not words. If I'm gonna have to flunk to smaller, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna have to move to smaller scales, I'm gonna have to try to make a row not so messy so it makes sense. I only go in the kiddie pool. There's only an adult pool option. In my head, though, it's going to be amazing. But, you know, things in your head sometimes work out better in your head than in real life. At least that's the case for me. Y'all may be different. A larger spoon, that is a good idea. Bye, Sharon. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, yeah, my scales are way off, but that's okay. It's still going to be amazing. No one's going to look at all the scales at one time anyways. I mean, they can't. It's not possible because it's round. But I bet if anyone could, y'all could figure it out. Ooh, Patty, that would be awesome, but I don't know how to do a wave design with hot glue. If I was using high build, I could do a wave design real easy. And maybe that is the selling point for doing high build instead of hot glue. You'll be the best mermaid ever. I will try. I plan on it anyways. That is my goal. It's been my dream since I was a wee little guppy. Well, okay. To be the best mermaid ever. If Bowie was an action figure, no. If Cujo was an action figure, it'd be nighttime Cujo. If Bowie was an action figure, it would be, he'd be in front of his fan. I feel like I intended to make my scale smaller as I went along, like you guys suggested, and then my hands forgot what my brain thought. Susan, High Build is the resin that I tried out the other day, 2 days ago, from Eli Kim. It's a resin that is super thick so that you can create high textures, or if you want to do that like dot technique thing that I would just make an absolute mess doing. But it looks cool. There's an artist in Australia, her name is Karen, that does geodes with dots. Her stuff is amazing. She doesn't sell it though. I tried to buy one when we were over there. She lives in Adelaide. I haven't seen her in a while. Hey Joellen, Happy New Year to you. It's a good product, Susan. Check it out. My goodness, you guys, we're almost done with this boring part. I'm so pumped. I know Claire is gonna do this and one-up me, and that's fine. Just know that I knew you were gonna one-up me. Got my order of pigment and glitter the other day. I'm loving it. I haven't used the Mermaid glitter yet, so I'm excited to try it. That, Melissa, is some of my favorite glitter of all time. I've done many a tumbler using that Mermaid glitter. This feels fun in your hand. I mean, it's not gonna, I don't feel like it would bother anyone. Joellen, I am making a mermaid scale chameleon tumbler. Yeah. I had to say it again in my head to make sure I had it right. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Hopefully it will look awesome, because this tumbler had something else on it and the texture was off, so I figured we had to put something else on it, a new texture. So we went with mermaid scales. No reason, except for I'm a mermaid. Which is a pretty good reason. Hello, Angela. Thank you very much. Your 3-year-old granddaughter will love it. I know this because my favorite things are often the same things that 3-year-old girls like. I don't know. Stuck in Neverland, I suppose. Oh, one more row. Your son said, Mom, I thought you were pure. Little does he know. I won't tell. All right, this is where it's going to get tricky. I'm going to try to make it cute with this top. I'm hoping that it lets me. Probably what I'll have to do is do the thing and then take the tape off and then retape it. In my head, anyways, that's what's going to happen for best results. So TWSS is That's What She Said. It is something that we say on the channel so often that we had to abbreviate it into TWSS. I'm impressed at how this little cheapo hot glue gun is keeping up. When you say Eli Kim resin, are you talking about the high build or Eli Kim resin in general? Because this is just hot glue, and I feel like you could use a resin to do this, but why would you, since hot glue is cheaper? And it sets faster than even the fastest setting resin that I know of. Yeah, I suppose you could use any kind of quick setting resin. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you, Melissa. We try to keep an open mind with art and try the new things out, and I mean, we do a lot of quote the same things, but I think it's important to try new things. Also, it's fun, right? Right. This is gonna feel interesting to put your mouth on. Ugh! That's what, never mind. All right, boring part done. Done, son. Done. Yeah, you could use high build for sure. High build's not cheap, so you might as well just use a resin. I mean, what is this? Hot glue? Yeah, might as well just use hot glue. Sorry I bumped you guys. I need to find an X-Acto blade. I'll just use one. Oh. Whoops. So I'm just gonna carefully cut along my ridge here. Children, don't try this at home. Adults have other adult supervision. I'm just cutting along this line that I have here, which is where my tape is, where I would have filled my resin to. You guys be super careful with X-Acto blades. You will cut a finger off. I thought Jeff did the other day. It scared me. I'm good. I'm good though. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Also, I'm scared. I wish my wine had a straw in it. No, probably should not wine and X-Acto at the same time, but yellow. Okay. Sweet. But now we're just gonna have to put another piece of tape on. I just wanted to make sure that we got any rough bit off. Awesome. Mermaids. Mermaid scales. Okay, I need tape. Need some turp. There's some turp. It's new turp. It's fine. Oh yeah, it is. Use a lot less resin, but it takes so much to me. Okay. I don't mind when artwork takes a little bit longer. I don't know if you guys can't see what I'm doing. Get over here. I am retaping. Oh, you're leaving me. No. I'm just retaping this now that my hot glue isn't a texture issue. Sorry, you guys, I didn't mean to bump you just then. All right. Leave a little tab so we can pull it up easier. Make sure we push it all the way down, all the way around. What, boo-boo? Get down. Get down. He's gonna walk right back up. I know it. Ellie is a lot more baby than Bowie is. Okay. That bad boy back on there. Set this back up. Ooh, so scaly. Nicole, just in the second order, leave me a note that says to combine it with the first. All right, and let's adjust the focus on this. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now, it's still a little tacky because of it's hot glue. And because I do the test so you don't have to, y'all, I'm gonna not do what I would recommend doing, which is what Clara and Vamp said, and coat it with a semi-gloss. I don't have a semi-gloss. Relax, little boop boop. Go lay down. I don't have a semi-gloss, so I'm just gonna not and just go over the, what is it called? Hot glue. Just gonna go over the hot glue. What colors do I have? Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna YOLO it and we'll see if it works or if it doesn't work. The color of flakes that I am using for this are Color Obsession Purple, Brown, Blue, Wine. They look like this. I'm also gonna use Purple, Rose Gold, and Green. They look like this. I'm gonna use Green Jasper and Kelly Green, which technically I could do the whole one in that one because that's very mermaidy. But that would be boring. So I'm using, this is a gold leafing brush from SL Food Group. You could also just use a fluffy makeup brush. Let's start with some green. Just gonna varnish that in there. Just rub it in. Okay, Cujo, lay down. Ooh. Looking fun already. It's looking fun already. So this stuff sticks to the inside of molds really well, so I figured it would stick to hot glue pretty well, because molds and trying to get you guys a good view. Molds and hot glue have the same kind of texture because it's plasticky. I don't know if they're made out of similar things, but they feel like they are. Lighting on that back cam is, sorry, I'm pulling a Jeff and obsessing about lighting, but chameleons, I feel like you guys should be able to see better because they're awesome. Which I'm probably just going to have to change camera angles. Okay. We're out of light. That backside. Whoop. Nope. Too much. Too much. I'll do a true color video too, so have no fear. Why does that look not in focus? Just doesn't want to. All right, we'll force focus it then. For now. Oh, well, that makes sense. So what do you guys think? Do the whole thing in Kelly Green and Jasper, or alternate with other colors? These. Tell me what you think while I sit back and have a sippy. I'll wait. Hey, TG. That's true, Vamp. So now what color? Keep going or alternate? That's what I was thinking. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I'm not using red. Do mermaids have red? Yeah. Pretty sure. That one looks red, but it presents more like purple, so it's fine. I need to put like a catch-all down here for all this like flyaway stuff. So the mermaid tail that I will be wearing in a few days has some pinks and purples in it. I feel like I'm antiquing this with chameleon foils, which I'm very excited about. Probably not the best to breathe this stuff, so you guys at home should wear a respirator and other protective gear. Sorry about that. I think it would even be cool if it was just white with just the slash of chameleonness. I think. No, Bowie, lay down. I have another one over here. What is this? Ooh, purple, gold, green. Is this the one that didn't go on too well? Yeah, we're not gonna do that one. Rainbow trout, yeah. Well, we're here to help people learn. Oftentimes we do successful stuff, and also oftentimes help people learn through the mistakes that Jeff and I make on the channel. Okay. Bowie, there's just no room for a Bowie up here. I don't know what you want from me, bud. Literally, if he had his druthers, his choice, he would make me stand so that he could sit on the chair while I do this. Also, if he keeps on, I'll probably let him do that. Okay. Come here, boo-boo. Okay. Yeah, they're hologramish. They're actually chameleon-y. I'll do another one where I leave white. With this one, there's already so much overflow that it just won't look right. So we'll just have to do that one on another one. I'll have to do that. I'm just trying to work in this pigment anywhere that I may have missed. If I would have done this right after I did a couple rows, it would stick way better, but it's still sticking just fine for me. I'm just trying to blend in the different color groups at this point. You could also use a spray adhesive if you wanted to. That's what I was going to do if this didn't stick well. I was just going to use a spray adhesive. But I figured it would stick well enough. Cool. Chameleon-y. Ooh. Ah. So Christina, these are actually the flakes. Oh, I took it off autofocus. So they look slightly different. They actually work a lot like the foil leaf, as opposed to just powders. So you can see between this camera and the back camera the difference in color. Whew. Thank you, Clara. She added the link for the chameleon flakes for you guys. Use guys. Okay. Let's clean this area up just slightly and we'll get our resin on. It's amazing how not that much chameleon I used for this. Okay, gloves. Relax, boop boops. I always want mermaid nails, comma. I can't keep nails. I used 3 colors. I used green jasper Kelly green. I used purple rose gold green, and I used purple brown blue wine red. Okay, I see you. You're precious. I love you. You're adorable. But I can't play with you right now because we got resin working. Okay. No. Yes. This. So this is a something 12-ounce tumbler, which should take about an ounce. I'm going to fold this paper up because I don't know where that little mat is that came with this, and I want to protect the base. And I don't feel like getting another whole piece of paper. All right, so for this, I'm going to use, STONECOAT's countertop epoxy, and I'm going to use this because of the durability in it, and because it does not have the 2-hour working time that Art Coat does. I don't want this to take its sweet time setting up. I can't see where I'm at. I'm at too much. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Okay. Whoops. So I don't want the resin to take forever to set up. I want it to set up not too quickly because then I'll get dimples. But I do want it to set up quicker than the art coat does. And this stuff has most of the durability. No, it has all the durability as art coat. A little bit less UV resistance, but not enough to really sneeze at. And I don't really have any white in the piece anyway, so yeah. Okay. Where am I? What am I doing? I need something. I need to stir stick. All right, so I'm mixing up about 1 ounce of resin. Don't need a lot. Hand wash only, for sure. I would pour the waste flakes in a container, just saying. Yeah, I would do that, but I have the extra hot glue peel things that I peeled off the cup and off of my little spoon, so it's contaminated. Yeah, Evelyn, I'm about to put some STONECOAT countertop epoxy on this. 1 ounce should be more than enough. I don't sell the countertop epoxy in my shop, artisttilldeath.com. I only sell the art coat. But if you want to order from STONECOAT, you can get a discount and help me out by using the code YALL, Y-A-L-L, all caps, no punctuation. I don't think there's a minimum. They haven't said, so go for it. You could totally do vases on a tumbler machine. Thank you, Pamela. Y'all, my first million, I'm going to buy a person to invent me a resin mixer. I could probably just get one of those frothy, that's not right. Yeah, coffee frother, foamer things. You guys know what I'm saying. So that'll work on a small scale, but on a larger scale, I probably need a human. You know what I need? I said this before, someone find me one. I used to work at Sonic, that was my first job, and they have their shake mixers where you just go and you pull it out, and it's just a thing that goes in there and stirs up it. I need one of those for resin. Somebody make $1 million by inventing a resin milkshake stirrer for me. Thank you, Clara. Christina, what are you doing 3 of right now? Oh, you're probably doing the bases. That's because you're awesome. I have a vase that I need to resin, but just the inside of it. So I don't know how that would happen. Immersion blender. That's a great, much simpler way of saying what I was trying to say. For sure. Ooh, that's awesome, Arlene. I wish I had a sister that was a dentist. Y'all, dental work is expensive. I just got a text from our friend that's heating their pool. Vamp, your real estate agent, said they would have the pool at 80 degrees by Tuesday, which is when my shoot is. That's amazing because it's supposed to be 40 degrees out. You'd have to throw away a cover for the blade. Yeah, but I was thinking, since it's usually stainless steel, couldn't I just wipe it off with alcohol? I don't know. Hello, all 85 of you. Thank you for tuning in and seeing what I'm up to today. I'm making a mermaid tumbler. I hope it gives you ideas. Mermaid chameleon tumbler, even better, right? Hope you guys give it a shot. Just get you some really cheap, low heat hot glue and a spoon. Make you some scales, throw some chameleon flakes on it. You can get them from my shop, artistofdeath.com. And then cover it with 1 ounce of resin. That's what I did for Christmas gifts this year. And everybody loved them. Cheers. Tink. Arlene, I have a mermaid shoot on Tuesday. Ooh, Janelle, I'm jealous. All right, here we go. Mommy, 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 the truth. Y'all, there's no graceful way to add resin to a tumbler. I'm telling you. My mom used to say there's no sexy way to sneeze. She was right, by the way. I'm going to add to that, there's no cute way or graceful way to add resin to a tumbler, especially if it has texture. Also, my mom's a genius. Let's rub some of that in to the rim. Y'all, shush. I know you're going to hit me with a "that's what she said," and you would be right. I just want to get all up in those crevices. You know what I mean? You know. There's a few, like, deeper. There's just no way to talk to y'all without getting hit with "that's what she said." Just gonna have to accept my fate. There's a few little deeper areas because the scales are variable in size and shape. So you kind of just got to get all up in there. Jeff would be rolling on the floor if he was here at all of the "that's what she said" opportunities. Snooze, you lose, B. Snooze, you lose. He's not snoozing. He's out with his couple of his very close, also tested COVID-free friends because Dallas played today. They did not win. Womp womp. Sad. Sad day. All right. I'm just doing the windshield wiper to make sure I got, ooh, flash flood. Make sure I got everything because I keep finding raw bits. You don't want to rub too hard. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I know y'all are going to get me for that one. Because you'll end up taking off some of your chameleon. But I'm noticing that that actually looks pretty cool. So what will be, will be. All right, let's hit it with some heat, pop some bubbles, and see where we're at. Don't forget to unplug your cheap hot glue gun. Because sorry, I'm watching all of "That's What She Said." So the glow is hiding in the, it's not hiding, it's in the, it's mixing into the resin. I should have sealed it probably, but it still looks fun. But I had to pop some of the bubbles to well, it's truer in different angles depending on what light you're looking at. So some of the bubbles are interfering with the light, and I rubbed some of it off. You can see some of the white. That's just regular hot glue. Right? The texture's still there. And also, I should have sealed it because all the colors are mixing with each other at this point. Oops, sorry. But it's still changing colors. So it looks more orange on this side because that's where the light is. So both sides are true color. They're just different true color because different light source, right? Because chameleon changes. And it will look different when it's cured and everything is settled. The green definitely stuck the best in most areas. And it's still chameleon. I will just have to re-investigate it. And you can see, if you look on this area, like on this outside area, there's still that texture. And yeah, I could apply the chameleon once the texture, once the resin sets a bit. For this resin, that'll be in like 4 hours. I use countertop for this. I will probably reapply the chameleon, seal it, and then do another coat of resin. Had I sealed it before adding the resin and rubbing a lot of that chameleon away by moving the resin around, I probably would leave it with one coat and leave the texture because that's kind of a fun thing, right? So ideally I would leave the texture, but because I'm going to add another coat of, not another coat, I guess it is another coat, another layer of chameleon. Because I'm going to add another layer of chameleon, I'll have to add another layer of resin, which will take down some of that texture. I don't think it'll completely remove all of the texture at all. And if you guys are having issues with your tumblers having texture and you want to fix that or hide that fact, do intentional texture like mermaid scales. Thank you. I did not use diamond coat. I used STONECOAT countertop on this. I would use a spray sealant, a gloss spray sealant. If I were to use a matte, it would dull the chameleon, so make sure you use a gloss spray sealant. Sure. When I revisit this, if it's not too late, I probably will, no matter what time it is. Whenever I do revisit this, which will be later tonight or first thing in the morning, probably first thing in the morning. Yeah, it'd probably be around midnight, but so yeah, first thing in the morning, I will check on this and reapply the chameleon and add another sealant and then another layer of resin. So I'll just go live when I do that. You're right, Vant. Maybe the resin won't even stick because I'm essentially putting plastic on top of plastic by putting resin on top of hot glue, but whoever owns this will just have to wash it very carefully because it's just functional artwork. It's artwork before anything else, right? So I'm going to put something, a box over this so that my cats don't get in it. And I don't know where that box is. Oh, there it is. All right, Moose. Hey. Little Wheezy, calm down. Cujo. Yeah, it's still changing colors, but I want it to be like it was before. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Cujo. I'm not yelling at a sick puppy. I'm exclaiming at a puppy that, oops, is just trying to get some attention. Help to move that. Are your new supplies in your shop yet? Which new supplies are we discussing? All right, come here. Sorry, y'all. Hey. Hey. Thank you. I know it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I know it. So yeah, thank you guys for showing up and seeing what we're up to today. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, leave us a thumb or two. Me and my two little boys would love it and appreciate it. If not, cool. Not everything is everybody's cup of tea. If you do decide to give it a shot, please post it in ATD's Poor People. Where are you? There you are. Doink, doink, doink. So that I can see. I would love to see, you know, whenever I get on Facebook in my spare time. I'm sure there's other things. Don't forget that we're going to be in Bradenton in a couple of weeks. We do have a couple spots left in the class. We will be practicing all CDC suggested social distancing and guidelines. So I hope to see you there. You can get your spot reserved on our website, artisttoleft.com, with 2 T's and 2 L's. And we will see you guys tomorrow. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. I'm sure there is, but I forget. So be kind to one another. You never know what someone's going through. And remember, we do the test, so you don't have to. It's weird. I only do this by myself, but, you know, whatever. So you guys have an awesome creative day, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. I said bye. Isn't that right, Midbert? Isn't it? Oh, we gotta do the theme song. Ready? ATD. You don't want to sing with me, Baby Miz? All right. That's cool. You don't have